We have to talk about this new Patti LuPone article because I am someone who has defended Patti a lot in the past. Because I do think that a lot of the things in this article crossed a line and do need to be addressed. The biggest being the way that she spoke about fellow Tony winner Keisha Lewis. In the article, Patti essentially belittles Keisha, saying that she doesn't know what she's talking about, she's not a veteran of the industry. She then essentially mocks the fact that Keisha only has 7 Broadway credits compared to her 31. And while the article does correctly point out that the real numbers are 10 Broadway credits for Keisha Lewis and 28 for Patti LuPone, I honestly don't think it matters. I think it's just incredibly petty to be comparing numbers. Whether she has 7 credits or 10 credits or 5 credits, it doesn't really matter. Keisha Lewis is someone who has been in this industry for decades. And just because she's not getting as much work as you do does not mean that she is any less talented or less knowledgeable about the industry. And now let's talk about the Audra McDonald of it all, because she also takes shots towards Audra later in the article. And I would hazard a guess that Patti probably wouldn't like you bringing up the fact that Audra McDonald has 6 Tony Awards and Patti herself only has 3. Because at the end of the day, it's just childish. But the thing that really pushed me to make this video is at the end of her comments on Keisha, she calls her a bitch. Because this is where I think she really crosses the line. Because look, regardless of how you feel about how she handled the whole Hell's Kitchen situation, I think we can all agree she doesn't deserve name calling. Especially when that word is being thrown out as a way to mock, incorrectly, how many credits she has. It's just so uncalled for in so many ways, and I really do think that Keisha is owed a public apology. Audra McDonald too, while we're at it, just because I have heard nothing but great things about Audra McDonald from people who have worked with her, and the same can definitely not be said for Patti. Like I said, I love Patti, I've defended her in the past, and I think a lot of times her bluntness can be one of her greatest strengths. But when she does make comments that step over a line, I find that she has a tendency to double down on those comments rather than take any kind of accountability. And that is one of the things that I find most frustrating about her. I don't think that Patti is a bad person. I don't think that she even meant malicious intent with any of these comments. But that still doesn't change the fact that she said something that I think crossed the line, and I hope that she is able to take accountability for it.